Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to continue with our 1973 World Series retro replay using Out of the Park Baseball 20. Game 4, the Mets and A's clash once again. Athletics lead the series 2-1. Oakland took Game 1 4-0 as Holtzman defeated Matlack, and that is the pitching rematch for Game 4. In Game 2, Vida Blue got the win, fingers the save, and I shall be back in a moment from phone delay. And we are back from phone delay. I appreciate your patience. Alrighty. So Oakland took Game 2 5-4 in a thriller. The Mets blew the lead. Blue got the win. McGraw for the Mets got the loss out of the bullpen. Fingers the save for Oakland. The A's were up 2-0. Then the pivotal Game 3. A tremendous pitching performance by Tom Seaver. The Mets won 1-0 on a walk-off walk. Incredible. Hunter got the loss. All right, so here in Game 4, the Mets try to even up the series. Once again, it is Matlack and Holtzman, the starters from Game 1. Mets and Matlack looking for revenge. Holtzman and the Oakland A's looking to go up 3-1. Starting lineup for the Oakland Athletics will be managed by the Out of the Park Baseball 20 sim engine. There we go. And I will manage the New York Metropolitans. So for the Oakland Athletics, leading off, Bert Campaneris, he's playing shortstop. Batting second, Joe Rudy, he's in left. Sal Bando's at third, batting third. The cleanup batter, Reginald Martinez-Jackson, he's in center field. Gene Tennis batting fifth at first base. Jesus Alou sixth in right field. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Ray Fosse. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Dick Green. And batting ninth, doing the pitching on short rest, Ken Holtzman. Holtzman in 1973, 21 and 13 with a 2.97. He's 1-0 in the World Series. He's already defeated Matlack. For the New York Metropolitans, leading off, the third baseman, Wayne Garrett. Batting second, playing second, Felix Millan. Batting third, La Grande à l'Orange, Rusty Staub, he's in right. Batting fourth in left field, Cleon Jones. Batting fifth at first base, John Milner. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Jerry Grody. Batting seventh in center field, Don Hahn. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Bud Harrelson. Batting ninth, looking for revenge from Game 1 defeat, John Matlack, and he's doing the pitching. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Matlack in 1973, 14 and 16. with a 3.20 earned run average. At the ballpark, we have the original Grognard, the OG. Check out that wonderful military strategy channel with Devin. Hope all is well, Devin. And let's start the ball game. We actually loaded up Shea Stadium, as we'll have the Shea Stadium model. Matlack is at 100%. Here we go. All right, so you can see Matlack's on the mound. And in the playoffs in the World Series, he's 0-1, went 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 Ks, 5.40 earned run average. Behind the plate, Jerry Grody, 7 out of 10 arm, and 7 out of 10 defense. Garrett, 7 out of 10 at third. Harrelson, 8 out of 10 at short. Mian, 7 out of 10. And Milner, 5 out of 10 at first. Cleon Jones in left, 5 out of 10 defensive range, 5 out of 10 arm. Don Hahn in center, 5 out of 10 defensive range with a below average arm, 4 out of 10. And Rusty Stabla Grand a l'Orange, 6 out of 10 defensive range and 9 out of 10 arm. Here comes Bert Campaneris. Campy, in the series, is batting .286 with a ribby. Above average contact hitter, very little power and average eye. He can bunt the ball pretty well. We will bring our corners in. So the infield moves in. The corners move in, excuse me. Not the infield, Al. That would be bad. All right, so Wayne Garrett in at third, Milner in at first. Matlack's ready to work. He deals to Campaneris. 3-0 count to Campy. Here's the pitch. And he walked him on 4 straight pitches. You don't want to put Campaneris on. He's a speedster. 9 out of 10 speed, 9 out of 10 stealing ability. Milner will hold him on. Here comes Joe Rudy, the A's left fielder, batting .214 with 2 ribbies in the World Series Retro Replay 1973. 7 out of 10 contact, above average power, 6 out of 10, but his eye is poor against the left-handed pitching, 3 out of 10. Right-handed normal hitter. Mets will play double play depth as Harrelson and Mian pinch the middle. Will pitch out of the hold runner to try to keep Campaneris close. Here's the pitch to Rudy. Rudy pops it up, foul territory. Milner giving a run for it, and he makes the catch near the stands. 1 out. Good job by Matlack. Mets fans appreciate that. So 1 out, 1 on for Sal Bando, the third baseman. He's batting .200. No homers, no ribbies. Excellent contact. Very good power, and above average eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Once again, the Mets will play the middle for double play with Harrelson and Mian. The outfield straightaway and normal. Matlack throws to first. Ooh, it was a low throw, picked out of the dirt by Milner. Bando awaits the John Matlack offering, pitching out of the hold runner. Here's the pitch, and that ball sent shallow center. Don Hahn coming in, makes the catch 2 away. Campaneris retreats back to first. Here comes Reginald Martinez-Jackson batting .231. No homers, no ribbies. Very good contact. Excellent power. Above average eye, left-handed normal hitter. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Campaneris takes his lead. Milner holding him on. Matlack throws over again low. Milner tries to apply the tag, but Campy got back. Matlack looks to first, picks up the sign from Grody. Here's the pitch to Jackson, full count. And he walked him. Second walk of the inning. So 2 outs, 2 on via the walk. And here comes Gene Tennis. Tennis batting .300. 3 ribbies, 2 homers. Very dangerous hitter. Jesus Alou is on deck. He's only batting .143. Tennis, above average contact, excellent power, and tremendous eye. With Alou on deck. Matlack's ready. The windup and the pitch to Gino Tennis. 1-2 count. Tennis sends that ball out to left. Coming in and making the catch, retiring the side, is Cleon Jones. So the A's threaten but do not score. Due up for the Mets, Garrett, Mian, and Staub. Behind the plate, the battery made of Ken Holtzman. Holtzman, 10 out of 10 stamina, 8 out of 10 for holding runners on. Quality of pitches below average. Movement and control excellent. You have Ray Fosse behind the plate. Tremendous catching arm, 7 out of 10. Defense, 7 out of 10. He matches Jerry Grody for the Mets. Bando below average at third defensively. Campaneris outstanding at short. Green above average to very good at second. And Gene Tennis is an average defensive first baseman when it comes to range. Joe Rudi, 8 out of 10 range in left, 5 out of 10 arm. Reggie Jackson, 4 out of 10 range in center, 5 out of 10 arm. And Jesus Alud, 5 out of 10 range with a 6 out of 10 arm in right. So here is Wayne Garrett, third baseman. He's batting .231, no homers, no ribbies. A left-handed normal hitter. Average contact and power, above average eye. Here's the pitch from Holtzman to Garrett. Garrett punches it down to Bando, moving to his right. Long throw, the stretch by Tennis, 1 down. Good range by Sal Bando. 1 out. Felix Millan, the second baseman, comes to the plate, batting .167, no homers, no ribbies. Contact, excellent. Power, poor. Eye, he will chase. He'll try a drag bunt here. Here's the pitch, 1-1 count, drag bunt. And he missed. Puts it foul. Counts 1-2. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal for the Oakland Athletics. Millan chokes up just a bit on the bat. Fosse goes through the signs. Holtzman's ready to work. He deals to Felix Millan. 1-2 count to Felix. Felix punches it out to shallow left. Rudi coming in. He won't get there. Felix Millan with a 1-out single. So Millan's at first. Not very fast. 2 out of 10 speed. But stealing ability if he gets the jump. 7 out of 10. Here comes La Grande a l'Orange. Rusty Staub. Staub is 0 for 7 with a ribby. He'd love to jack one out of the ballpark and give the Mets a 2-0 lead and the fans something to cheer about. Here's the pitch to Staub. 1-2 count to Rusty. Staub swings up the middle. What a stop by Campaneris, who races to second, steps on the bag, and throws to first. Staub just beats out the double play ball. Unbelievable play. Campaneris robbing Rusty Staub. They get the lead runner. That is a web gem. Let's take a look at that replay. Staub thinks he has a hit up the middle. Campaneris dives, gets up, runs to the second base bag, leaps over the oncoming runner. Millan throws to first, but Staub did beat it out. Those extra few steps from the left side, so 2 outs. Staub at first, and here comes Cleon Jones, the left fielder. He's batting .231. Very good contact, above average power, average eye. Right-handed normal batter. Here's the pitch from Holtzman to Jones. 3-1 count. Jones in the driver's seat, and he walks. So with 2 outs, 2 are on. And here's Johnny Milner, the first baseman. Milner is 0 for 10 with 2 ribbies. Milner awaits the Holtzman offering. Fosse sets the target. Pitch homeward bound. 1-0. Milner swings, pops it up. Bando coming in. Fosse, Bando. Fosse calls off Bando in foul territory, and the side is retired. The Mets threaten like the A's do, but they do not score like the A's also did not score. We go to the top of the second, scoreless here at Shea. Game 4 of the 73 World Series retro replay using Out of the Park Baseball 20. Alou, Fosse, and Green will be up for the Athletics to face John Matlack. Jesus Alou batting .143. Average contact, poor power, and eye. Right-handed spray hitter. Here's the pitch from Matlack, looking to see if Alou will chase with the pitch around. Alou grounds it slowly to Matlack. He has it. Throws to first. 1 down. So Alou beats the ball into the ground. Back to the pitcher, John Matlack. Mets fans loving it. And here comes Ray Fosse. Fosse batting .273 with a ribby. Above average contact, poor power and eye. Once again, Matlack will use his lefty magic to see if Fosse chases. Grody sets the target. Pitch around. 2-2 count. Fosse swings and misses. He chased the slider down and away. Mets throw the ball around the infield. So 2 up, 2 down, and that will bring the number 8 batter, second baseman Dick Green, batting 200. No ribbies, no homers. Another Oakland A who will chase. Contact above average, power virtually nil. 2 out of 10, eye 4 out of 10. Here's the pitch on a full count to Green. Green does not chase. They wanted the call. Grody thought they hit the outside corner. They don't. But here comes the pitcher, Kenny Holtzman. They're going to go right at Holtzman. Milner holding on Green. Matlack deals to his counterpart. 1-2 to Holtzman. Holtzman sends it out to left and deep. On the run is Cleon Jones towards the line, and he makes the catch. Oh, Kenny Holtzman just got under that pitch, a hanging curveball. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless here at Shea. Game 4 of the 73 World Series. A's lead the series 2-1. Due up for the Metropolitans, Grody, Hahn, and Harrelson. Jerry Grody batting .273 with 2 ribbies, right-handed pull hitter. A's keep their defense in the infield and outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch to Grody. Jerry's swinging at that first pitch. He likes it. Punches it through the right side past the dive of the first baseman, Tennis. And the Mets have their second hit of the ball game. Here comes Don Hahn, batting .222 with no homers and ribbies. Bunt for a hit is 6 out of 10. Sacrifice 3 out of 10. Harrelson's on deck. Average contact, below average power, and an average eye. Grody slow as dirt at first. They will play hit and run anyway, though. 0-2 count in the hole. Contact line, shot to Bando. He fires back to first. Double play. What a play by Sal Bando, robbing extra bases down the line. Hahn hit it on the screws. Bando made a great reaction catch. Fired to first. And Gino Tennis as they double up. Jerry Grody on the hit and run at the ballpark. Also is Todd B. How you doing, my friend? Oh, boy. So there's 2 outs, and here comes Bud Harrelson. Harrelson batting .364. No homers, no ribbies. Above average contact, very poor power, and above average eye. Here's the pitch to Bud Harrelson. He's going to swing at the first offering. Harrelson swings, grounds hard to Campaneris, who throws to Tennis, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the third, still scoreless here at Shea. Top of the order for the Athletics, Campaneris, Rudy, and Bando to face John Matlack, the left-handed thrower for the Metropolitans. He lost Game 1 4-0 to Holtzman, and the A's looking for revenge. Mets down in the series 2-1. Here's the pitch to Campaneris. 1-1 count to Campy. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. And he rips a shot down the line. That's extra bases. Jones chases it down in the corner. Campaneris hits second, and he slides in safely. Relay throw not in time. So a leadoff double for Campaneris. Tremendous speed at second base, and here comes Joe Rudy. Rudy is 0 for 1 today. They turn, they fire to second. Campaneris gets back as Mian tried to sneak in behind him. And again, they'll pitch out of the hold. Grody pounds the mid, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Rudy. Full count to Joe Rudy. Swing and a miss. A huge pitch as they get Joe Rudy swinging 1 down. That's Matlack's second strikeout. He has walked 3 and given up 1 hit. Here comes Sal Bando. Reggie Jackson on deck. Bando is 0 for 1 again. They pitch out of the hole. 2-2 count to Bando. He swings a lumber. Swing and a miss! Matlack really getting that off-speed pitch. That curveball dropped right off the table, fooling Bando tremendously. Todd B says those A's were a dynasty. From 71 to 75, they won the West Divisional title. They won 3 World Series, 72, 73, 74, and yes, because 75, the Red Sox beat them in the pennant. All right, so 2 outs. Jackson's at the plate. Tennis on deck. Tennis has already hit 2 home runs in this series. Jackson has not. No ribbies. Batting .231. He walked his first time up. Here's the pitch to Reginald Martinez. Jackson, 1-1 count. Sends it out to right field and deep. On the run is LeGrand Alarange. Rusty stop. He reaches out and he makes the catch. And the fans go wild. LeGrand Alarange got a great jump on that Jackson shot to right. And that retires the side with Campaneris stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless here at Shea. Game 4, the 73 World Series. A's up 2-1. John Matlack will lead things off for the Metropolitans, followed by Garrett and Mian. Matlack is 0 for 1. He pitched in Game 1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 count. Matlack in the hole. Holtzman, strike 3 looking. Inside corner. 1 down. Holtzman makes very quick work of his counterpart, Matlack. Top of the order, Wayne Garrett. Garrett's 0 for 1. Left-handed batter. Fosse goes through the signs. Holtzman rocks and fires. Garrett swinging at the first pitch. Ground ball to Green at second. He throws to Tennis. 2 down. Now bring up Felix Mian. Mian is 1 for 1. Sacrifice bunt, 8 out of 10. Bunting for a hit, 5 out of 10. Here comes the drag bunt. Here's the pitch from Holtzman. The drag bunt. That looks like a good one. Can Mian beat it out? No! Great reaction by Gino Tennis. He throws to Green on the wheel play, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the fourth, still scoreless here at Shea. In Game 4 of the 73 World Series. Due up for the Athletics, Tennis, Alou, and Fosse to face John Matlack. Matlack 3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks. Tennis is 0 for 1. Right-handed pull hitter. The infield will shift left. The outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch to Gino Tennis. 2-2 count. Tennis swings. Sends that ball deep to center, and that's going to grab some wall. Hahn gets to it. Tennis racing to second. Relay throw as he overthrows the cutoff man. Tennis slides in safely. A leadoff double. Remember, the A's had a leadoff double with Campaneris, but he was stranded there in the top of the third. So top of the fourth, rinse and repeat, this time with Gene Tennis at second. Much slower runner. Here comes Jesus Alou. Alou, if you're thinking sacrifice, a poor sacrifice bunter, 3 out of 10. He is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Alou. 0-1 count. Alou swings. He tried to bunt. He tried to fool him. An 0-2 count. Infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Matlack nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Alou. Punches it right side and through past the dive of Mian. Staub will fire to the plate. And sliding in with his hand, first tagging the plate, is Gene Tennis. Rusty looked like he bobbled the ball a bit. Did get a good strong throw, but if he had a quicker release, he might have got him. 1-0 Oakland. Let's watch that over again. Looks like Staub didn't get a good handle on the ball. Here's the replay on the RBI to right. See Staub coming on. Doesn't really have a good handle on it. Then he uncorks a heck of a throw. Grody tries to block the plate, but his counterpart gets through with the hand and tags the plate. 1-0. Max Cornelius is at the ballpark. Hope all is well, Max. Check out that channel. Alrighty. So 1-0 Athletics. No outs. Now Lou stands at first with an RBI single. Johnny Milner holding him on. Here's Ray Fosse. Fosse's 0 for 1. Mets will move to a double play depth. Harrelson and Mian pinch the middle. Here's the pitch to Fosse. Fosse's going to swing at the first. Matlack offering. It's a bunt. Matlack has it. Fires to first. 1 down. Advancing to second is Alou. So they sacrifice. Here comes Dick Green. Green walked his first time up. On deck is Holtzman. Here's the pitch to Green. Green's going to swing at the first pitch. Grounds it hard to Mian, who throws to Milner. 2 down. Advancing to third is Jesus Alou. Now here comes Kenny Holtzman. Holtzman's 0 for 1, 1 for 4 in the series. You don't want to give up a hit here. A hit scores Jesus Alou. You got to get Holtzman. Here's the pitch to Kenny Holtzman. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Alou's stranded at third. But the A's break off through to the other side with an RBI single by Alou. 1-0 bottom of the fourth. Due up for the Metropolitans. Rusty Staub, Legrand, Alarange, Cleon Jones, and Johnny Milner to face Kenny Holtzman. Holtzman 3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 K. Staub 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Rusty. 0-2 count in the hole. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is just pure nastiness from Holtzman. Fastball moving away from Staub. 1 down. Here comes Cleon Jones. Jones walked his first time up. Holtzman nods his head. Fosse sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cleon Jones. 0-2. Jones in the hole. Strike 3, outside corner. 2 up, 2 down via the K. And here's John Milner with no one on and 2 outs. Milner 0 for 11 in the series. He does have 2 ribbies, 0 for 1 today. Can Johnny Milner park one? Milner had 23 home runs for the Metropolitans. Here's the pitch to Milner. 2-2 count to John. John Milner sends that ball deep to center. On the run is Jackson. Right center. Now he makes the catch. Milner just got under it. The side is retired. Milner kicks the grass. Top of the 5th, 1-0 Oakland. They want to take a 3-1 lead in the series. Due up top of the order for the 73As. Campaneris, Rudy, and Bando to face Matlack. Campaneris is 1 for 1. Corners will move in on Campy. Garrett in at third. Milner in at first. Here's the pitch, homeward bound from Matlack to Campaneris. 2-1 count. Campy swings. Hard hit ball, deep short. Harrelson with the long throw, 1 down. Good strong throw by Bud Harrelson. The brawling Bud Harrelson, the man who got in a fight with Pete Rose in the National League Championship Series at second base. And here's Joe Rudy, left fielder's 0 for 2. Matlack nods his head. He kicks and deals. Rudy's going to swing at the first offering. And that's through! Past the lunge of Harrelson into left. So Rudy is on. Very slow. Good double play candidate. But here comes Sal Bando. Bando's 0 for 2. Tremendous contact hitter. Very good power. Mets look to try to turn 2 up the middle. Matlack pays no attention to Rudy as Milner's playing behind him. Here's the pitch to Bando. 1-1 count. Sal Bando swings. Sends it out to shallow right. Towards the line, on the run is Staub. He makes the catch. Retreating back to first is Joe Rudy. So 2 outs. Rudy will be off on contact. And here's Reginald Martinez Jackson. Jackson is 0 for 1. He has walked once. Milner again playing behind the slow-footed Rudy at first. Grody wiggles the fingers. Matlack nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Jackson. 2-2 count to Reggie. Strike 3! Looking. Oh, my Lord. Off-speed pitch. Totally fooled Jackson. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0. Athletics. Holtzman back up on the bump. He will face Grody, Hahn, and Harrelson. Jerry Grody is 1 for 1. Here's the pitch to the Met catcher. 0-1 count. Grody swings the stick. Rips that ball hard to Bando at third. He throws to Tennis. 1 down. And here comes Don Hahn. He's 0 for 1. Drag bunt for Hahn. Not known for his bunting ability. He puts it down. Does this fool them? Hahn racing down the line. Tennis has it, and he throws to Green. So twice the Mets go to the drag bunt. Twice Gene Tennis and Dick Green get them out on the wheel play. 2 down. Base is empty for Bud Harrelson. Harrelson will take. Here's the pitch from Holtzman. Inside, ball 1. Harrelson will take until he gets a strike. Fosse pounds the mitt, imploring Holtzman to hit the target. And there's a strike. 1-1 count. Harrelson looks down to the third base coach, steps back in the box, chokes up a bit. Nods his head. He delivers to Harrelson. 2-1. Harrelson swings, sends that ball left center field. On the run is Jackson. And he makes the catch. The side is retired. Jackson got a great jump on that hard hit ball to left center. To the chat, Todd B says, Holtzman worked almost 300 innings that year. We may never see that again. You are correct, my friend. Todd B also says, Tennis was always an interesting batter. Would walk 100 times and strike out 100 times. That is true, too. Top of the 6th, and as we speak, there is Gino Tennis at the plate, followed by Lou and Fosse. Matlack has gone 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 5 Ks. Tennis is a right-handed pull hitter. The infield will shift left, the outfield straightaway and normal for the Metropolitans. Here's the pitch to Tennis. 2-1 count. Tennis in the driver's seat. He swings, and he sends that ball right center field. That's going to get down. That gaps. Staub and Hahn. Here's the throw to second. It's cut off. The relay throw not in time. Oh, my. Mian might have wanted to let that go. But maybe it was a little off target. Another leadoff double for the A's. And that'll bring up Jesus Alou. Corners will move in. Alou did drop down a sac bunt last time. So, we can't really move in the corner. Yeah, let's do it. Corners, actually, first base in. Garrett's back. Alou would probably want to bunt down. You know what? I don't think Tennis will steal. We invite him to steal. So corners in. Garrett in at third. Milner in at first. Here's the pitch to Alou. 2-0 count. Alou swings and he drives this ball out to left. Cleon Jones makes the running catch on a hard hit liner. 1 down, retreating to second is Tennis. That'll bring up Ray Fosse. Fosse will be intentionally walked to set up the double play ball. As Grody steps out, retrieves ball 4. Yep, pitch by pitch mode. Out of the ballpark does have pitch by pitch mode. I don't play that. I mean, offline I don't even play that, but you can. I suggest that if you're playing a weaker team against a stronger team, pitch by pitch mode. Out of the ballpark, absolutely fabulous baseball game. Will be going on sale once again around the All-Star break. You can play it 3 different ways, folks. All the seasons, 1 low price. So 1 out, 2 on. Here comes Dick Green. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Will he bunt with 1 out? I don't think so. Pitcher's on deck, and they're not going to pull Holtzman. I'd be in shock. Double play depth for Harrelson and Mian. Here's the pitch to Dick Green. 3-1 count. And he sends it out left field and deep. Cleon Jones on the run. And he makes the catch. He makes the catch. Tagging up from second going to third is Tennis. Holy cow. Cleon Jones. Shades of Willie Mays from, 1954. Over the shoulder catch. Left center field. More left than center, but that is an absolute web gem. He's definitely saved a run there. And let's look at that tremendous catch one more time. As Green gave it a ride. Boom, Green, my God. Cleon Jones ran a long way to left center. Reaches out over the shoulder, makes the catch. Tennis tags up and gets to third. So runners on the corners. Runners on the corners. Big run there in Gene Tennis 90 feet away. Here's Ken Holtzman. Matlack has to retire Holtzman. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch to his counterpart, Kenny Holtzman. Holtzman's going to swing away. Ground ball, right side, Mian to his right, throws to first. The side is retired. Holtzman pitches around the leadoff double. What a job by Ken Holtzman and Cleon Jones. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Mets still trail by 1. 1-0 Oakland. They lead the series 2 games to 1 in this pivotal Game 4. Will the A's go up 3-1, or will the Metropolitans tie it up at 2? John Matlack now. Here's the decision here. Matlack pitching a gem with some help from his friends. Leads off. Garrett and Mian will follow. Holtzman 5 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Matlack staying in the game. He'll take. Here's the pitch from Holtzman to Matlack. That looks like a strike, and it is. Matlack chokes up a bit on the bat. He's going to try to bunt for a hit. Here's the pitch. He squares, and he missed the bunt. Try to surprise him on the 0-1. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Holtzman looking to overpower his counterpart, John Matlack. Fosse sets the target. Holtzman rocks and fires. Full count. Matlack, swing and a miss, strike 3. Matlack battled him to a full count. And that is Holtzman's 4th strikeout. Top of the order, Wayne Garrett's 0 for 2. He'll take. Mets need a base runner. Here's the pitch. Inside. Oh, it caught the corner. Garrett didn't like that call. 0-1. Garrett just sort of glares back at the home plate ump. Ken Castro at the ballpark from the great state of Rhode Island. Sports writer extraordinaire. Garrett asks for time. It's granted. Steps back in the box now. Fosse goes through the signs. Holtzman quickly nods his head. He deals to Garrett. 0-2 count to Wayne Garrett. Ground ball. Campaneris to Tennis. 2 down. Campy ranged far to the slow hit ball to his right, as that was almost over the second base bag. So 2 outs, no one on for Felix Millan. Millan is 1 for 2. He's got the green light right away. He awaits the Holtzman offering. Here's the pitch to Millan. Millan swings the lumber. Rips that ball to Bando. Quick reaction. Fires to Tennis, and the side is retired. We're seeing some sparkling defense here, folks. Sports Time Machine's at the ballpark. He says, holy pitching duel. You are right, Batman, as that's Mr. Utah Mike. Check out that great channel. We go to the top of the 7th, 1-0. A's want to go up 3-1. Matlack will face the top of the Athletics order. Campaneris, Rudy, and Bando. Matlack, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, 5 Ks. Corners move in on Campy. Garrett in at third. John Milner in at first. Here's the pitch from Matlack. 1-2 count to Campaneris. He swings. Ground ball deep to short. Harrelson unleashes. Nice stretch by Johnny Milner. 1 down. I'll bring up Joe Rudy. Left fielder's 1 for 3. Right-handed normal hitter. Does have pop in that bat. Matlack shakes off Grody. Now he nods his head. He deals to Rudy. 2-0 count. Rudy swings, sends that ball deep to left. Cleon Jones on the run once again at the track. Reaches out and he makes the catch. Cleon Jones winning a gold glove here in this World Series, that's for sure. If one was awarded for a World Series. Tremendous fielding by Jones in Game 4 here. So 2 outs, no one on for Sal Bando, the third baseman. He's 0 for 3. Again, Bando has pop. Bando, in 73, belted 29 homers. He, above average eye, right-handed normal hitter. On deck, Reginald Martinez Jackson. Doesn't get any easy for Matlack, the lefty. Matlack's thrown 110 pitches. He deals to Bando, 3-0 count. He could be tiring here. And he came way inside. He walked him. And that could be very dangerous. Yes, those are the old Kansas City Athletics hats. You are correct. And here's Reggie Jackson. This could be Matlack's last batter. And let's get someone up in the pen. And we're going to go with, well, no, we're going to go with Sadecki. And Sadecki is a lefty. And McGraw's a lefty. You know what? Actually, let's put Sadecki. Sadecki did come in the game, though. So we'll get Sadecki to warm up right now. So Sadecki's going to warm up, and we're going to Harry Parker to warm up. The Mets used, pitching-wise, Matlack and Sadecki. In reality, they won the game 6-1. They're faring a little different here. They're down 1-0. Matlack went 8 innings for the win. Sadecki went an inning for the save. Back to the ball game. Here's the pitch to Reggie Jackson with Bando at first and 2 outs. 2-0 count. Jackson swings, and that's, under the glove of Milner. Bando's going to try to go first to third with 2 outs. Here's the throw, the slide, and he is safe. So Reggie Jackson picks up a hit first and third. And here comes Gino Tennis. Tennis is 2 for 3. Matlack, 117 pitches. And they're going to visit the mound. I'm not tired at all. Let me pitch. Sadecki and Parker continue to warm. So Matlack will go after Tennis, who has 2 hits off of him. A lose on deck. They're going to go... He's a pull hitter. Shift left in the infield, outfield straightaway and normal, and they'll go pitch around. Will Tennis chase? He has normally a good eye. 1-0. He's going to chase. Grounds it to Garrett. He throws to first, and the inning is over. What a great pitch by Matlack. He got Tennis to beat the ball into the ground, and the side is retired with runners on the corners. We go to the bottom of the seventh, still tied at, still with a 1-0 lead, for Oakland. Due up as they play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Staub, Jones, and Milner. Tribes fan is at the ballpark. Check out his wonderful channel as he just loaded up another one of his 2016 Minnesota Twins games using card and dice Stratomatic. At the old ball game. Tribe says, hello everyone. Do the Mets and Athletics have early dinner reservations? They are flying. Here's La Grande à l'Orange. Rusty Staub is 0 for 2. 0 for 9 in the series with a ribby. Holtzman back up on the bump. He deals to La Grande à l'Orange. 0-1 count to Staub. Can he drive one out of the ballpark? He sends that ball deep to center. On the run is Jackson, and he makes the catch. Staub just got under that pitch. Oh, Mets fans were rising to their feet thinking it was a tie ball game. Deep fly out to center, 1 down. Here comes Cleon Jones, who's been absolutely marvelous in left field. Jones is 0 for 1, 3 for 14 in the series. No homers, no ribbies, 214 batting average. Here's the pitch from Holtzman to Cleon Jones. Holtzman, a 1-2 count. Jones grounds back to Holtzman, who throws to Tennis, 2 away. Sadecki and Parker are ready. Let's sit them down. I play with the warm-up rule. You can actually tire them out in the bullpen. You don't have to play with the warm-up rule. I just do it, so when I make a mistake, I yell at myself. Here comes Johnny Milner. He's 0 for 2. Can Milner park one? Lefty-lefty matchup. Holtzman, very confident on that mound. He's got that 1-0 lead. Will it stand up? We shall see. Here's the pitch to John Milner. Full count to Milner. Milner swings, ground ball. Green has it, throws to first, the side is retired. We go to the top of the 8th, knotted at 1. I keep saying that, I'm incorrect. 1-0 Oakland. Johnny Milner, disgusted with himself, takes the first base defense. And here's John Matlack. Matlack, 119 pitches. We have Alou, Fosse, and Green. Sadecki will get back up. He's ready. We'll give Matlack 1 batter. Here's the pitch to Alou, who is 1 for 3. He's knocked in the only run of the game. And that's a base hit to right. Staub cuts it off. And Alou picks up his second hit, and that's it for John Matlack. He's thrown 120 pitches. And will come with Ray Sadecki, who actually came in the game. Here comes Ray Sadecki. Matlack's day is done. He can only lose it. He cannot win it. Tough luck loser. And here's Ray Sadecki in 1973. 5 wins, 4 losses, 1 save, 3.39 earned run average. He's a lefty. Stamina, 3 out of 10. Holds runners, 7 out of 10. Quality of pitches, average. Movement, very good, 7 out of 10. Control, average, 5 out of 10. Fastball maxes out from 90 to 92. Grody has a word with him. Now back behind the plate. Alou's at first. Milner holding him on. Fosse is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Fosse. Looking for the double play ball. It's a bunt. Charging in is Garrett. He throws to first. 1 down. Great play by Garrett at third. We weren't even looking for that. I should have been looking for that. And Alou moves to second. Dick Green comes to the plate. Green is 0 for 2 with a walk. Sadecki needs to get Green. On deck is Holtzman. Will they go probably with a pinch hitter and turn it over to Raleigh Fingers for the bottom of the 8th? Sadecki takes a breath. Alou very slow at second. He kicks and deals to Dick Green. Full count to Green. Sidearm. Ball 4. Oh boy, Grody barking, but not saying those magic words to the ump, so first and second. Looks like Holtzman's going to bat. Here's the pitch to Holtzman. 1-1 count. Holtzman bunts. Sadecki's on it. He throws the first, 2 away. So they don't go with a pinch hitter. Wow. And now it's Alou at third, Green at second, and Bert Campaneris at the plate. Campy is 1 for 3. Alou has knocked in the only run of this ball game, 1-0 Oakland. Sadecki off the mound now, asks for a new baseball. The umpiring, Grody obliged. Grody throws it out to him. He rubs up the baseball, back up on the bump, towing the rubber. Nods his head. He deals to Campaneris. 2-1 count. Campy swings. Punches it right side. Milner has it. Sadecki, foot race, and he gets there! The side is retired. Sadecki does his J.O.B. The A's threaten but do not score. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 1-0 Oakland. Ken Holtzman is still on the mound. They have not turned it over to Raleigh Fingers just yet. And here's Jerry Grody. He'll be followed by Don Hahn and Bud Harrelson. And now let's get Tug McGraw up in the pen. So you got to believe Tug McGraw's up, and he's the lefty. Harry Parker's the righty as we go. We've used the pitcher who actually was used, and now we can go with how we feel. All right, so here's Jerry Grody, 1 for 2. Holtzman has thrown 74 pitches, very economical. And let's see if they can get a base runner. Grody will be taking. Holtzman so far, 7 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 4 Ks. Here's the pitch from Holtzman to Grody. Grody taking all the way. That's a strike. Grody wants to know where that ball is. He would have liked to get that call. So it's a 0-1 count on Grody. He's ready to grip and rip. Fosse sets the target. Holtzman rocks and delivers. Grody on the 0-1 swings. And that's in there to center! Jerry Grody, the tying run at first. Here in the bottom of the 8th. So Grody is at first. He's the tying run. Here comes Don Hahn. And the center fielder is 0 for 2. 2 for 11 in the series with no ribbies or homers. 182 batting average. I hate to take Jerry Grody out. Is there anyone who can actually run? Oh, Willie Mays still has decent speed, I think. No, he's awful. Again, this is last year in baseball. So Willie Mays will not come in. Can Ted Martinez run? That's not bad. 5 and a 6 for stealing. Kenny Boswell, slow as mud. We carried 3 catchers. That's awesome. I love when a team carries catchers. And I'd rather carry an extra catcher than a pitcher you're never going to use. George Theodore. So it looks like it's going to be Ted Martinez. Martinez is... Or do we wait for Grody to get the second? We might want to use Martinez as a pinch hitter. Contact. Power. What's Hodges defensively? 5 and a... Oh, it's a big drop-off. Grody will stay in the game for the moment. Grody will stay in the game. Here's Don Hahn. Contact 5. He's going to take... Holtzman takes a peek at first. Why, I don't know. Tennis is playing behind Grody, who's slow. Here's the pitch to Don Hahn. He's going to take. That's outside. Maybe they're going to get the Kenny Holtzman here. Maybe they're going to get to him. As the organ is playing bum, 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 bum. So it's a 1 ball, no strikes. Hahn to take again. Holtzman rocks and deals. That looked inside. 2-0. Holtzman 78 pitches. It's a 2-0 count. Hit and run. Unorthodox. There goes Grody. Hahn grounds it up the middle. The only play is to first. And the tying run's at second. He tried to punch it through. Slow bounding ball. Green backhanded throw to Tennis. Now Grody's the tying run at second. And he is slow. Bud Harrelson's at the plate. Sadecki will be lifted for a pinch hitter. And now I think we have no choice but to go to Ted Martinez with the 5 speed here. And I think he's the fastest guy on the bench. Crane Pool, Mud. Bo Camp or Bo Champ. He's a 4. 8 stealing. Base running an 8. You know what? We might go Bo Camp, Bo Champ, whatever. Slightly slower, but a better base runner. Yeah. That makes up. That's something. So Jim Beauchamp, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. He's going to come in pinch run for Jerry Grody. He's the tying run here in the bottom of the 8th with 1 out as we moved him over with a hit and run. Where's Herb Washington, LOL? He's on the A's. I don't know you actually even know if he's on the A's. Let's check. I don't... No. Billy Canigliero's on the A's, though. Brother of Tony Canigliero. So Beauchamp at second, the pinch runner, slightly slower than Martinez, but a better base runner. Clinton Parks is at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Glad to have you back in the States. Hope your training went good. So Harrelson's at the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's going to take. Here's the pitch from Holtzman. And at some point, the pitch will get in. And that's ball 1, so I missed that somehow. Wow, okay. So that's ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Harrelson to take again. Ooh, that just nipped the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Unorthodox hit and run. 1-2. Harrelson grounds it slowly to the pitcher. Advancing to third. The tying run in Beauchamp. Could be Beaucamp. And Ray Sadecki will not bat. As McGraw and Parker continue to warm. 2 outs, tying run. We were hoping that Harrelson could punch that ball through the middle. He just didn't hit the ball hard enough, that's for sure. Captain Carl is at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Gotta go back where we started. Here we go round again. Willie Mays, no. Theodore, 259. Crane Pool, 239. 5 contact. Holtzman's a lefty. Crane Pool is a lefty. Theodore bats right. Martinez, is he a righty? Yes. 255. So Ted Martinez will pinch hit for Ray Sadecki. So here's Ted Martinez. I don't know who they actually pinch hit for. Let's see who they actually use, but we're going with Ted Martinez. Theodore. Actually, they didn't pinch hit anybody. Theodore went in to play left for Cleon Jones. So, all right, here's Ted Martinez. Tying run at third. Can Ted Martinez come through? 5 out of 10 contact. Poor power, 2 out of 10. He will chase. All we need is for Ted to punch the ball through the infield. All right, Holtzman up to 83 pitches. Tying run at third. Here's the pitcher, Martinez. He's going to take on the first pitch. And that's a strike. As he hits the mid of Fosse. 0-1 count. Martinez has to be ready to grip and rip. Fosse wiggles the fingers. Holtzman nods his head, takes a deep breath. The windup and the pitch to Ted Martinez. Tying run at third. Martinez! Base hit! The Mets tie it! Ted Martinez singles to center past the lunge of Dick Green, and the Mets have tied it at 1. The Mets, so we held Martinez back. We let Beauchamp, and now they bring in Raleigh Fingers. I think Dick Williams is the manager. If I recall, 73, I think it's Dick Williams. Former Red Sox manager. So unbelievable. We got a 1-1 ball game, folks. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. Martinez clapping his hands at first. The euphoria here at Shea is unbelievable. And let's watch that wrong thing. Let's watch the replay. That is some good management. Martinez. Green. Maybe he should have dived to try to smother the ball, but either way, that run's scoring, unless he throws Martinez out. It's a 1-1 ball game. Martinez, 5 out of 10 speed, 6 out of 10 stealing ability. He's at first. That's the go-ahead run. McGraw and Parker continue to worm, and here comes Wayne Garrett, 0 for 3, 3 for 16 in the series. No homers, no ribbies. That's a 188 batting average. Would Wayne love to jack one out? Garrett in 73 did have 16 homers and 15 RBIs while batting 256. Here's the pitch from Fingers to Garrett, 1-0. Garrett with the green light. He swings, sends that ball right center field. That's going to hang up there. Jackson on the run. He makes the catch. The side is retired, but the Mets tie it at 1. We go to the top of the ninth, and finally, I can say correctly, knotted at 1. All right. So Martinez, we need a catcher. And Duffy Dyer, 7-7. We'll put in the better defensive catcher. That's what I think. Yeah, we're going to put in the better defensive catcher, Duffy Dyer. And he's going to go in the 6th spot. He doesn't hit so bueno. 279, that's not horrible. For 4. So we just got to try to work the count with Mr. Duffy Dyer. And he's going to catch. And the pitcher will be Tug McGraw. We're not fooling around. We're going to the closer. Tug McGraw. So Martinez ties the game up. High fives all around. And there's a totally new battery of McGraw and Dyer. Tug McGraw in 1973 was 5 wins, 6 losses, and 25 saves, 3.87 earned run average. He struck out 81, walking 44. Stamina 2 out of 10. Hold factor 8 out of 10. Quality of pitches average. Movement good, 7 out of 10. Control average, 5 out of 10. As Todd beats his big hit there, you got to believe. Mets need to hold them and get 1 run in the bottom of the 9th to win this game. Duffy Dwyer behind the plate, 7 out of 10 defense, 7 out of 10 arm. He'll face, McGraw will face Rudy, Bando, and Jackson. Joe Rudy is 1 for 4. Here's a pitch from McGraw to Rudy, full count. Rudy works the count full. Rudy swings, sends that ball down the right field line. Stop! Makes the running catch, 1 away. And the Mets fans stand and cheer. Here comes Sal Bando, 0 for 3. McGraw works quickly to Bando. 2-1 count. Bando in the driver's seat. Bando rips a shot down. Diving stop by Garrett. But he throws, and he throws the ball late. Blocking it at first is Milner to save an error. What a stop by Garrett. He popped up, couldn't seem not to get the ball out of his glove in time. Here's a replay. Tremendous stop by Garrett on the Bando bash to the hot corner. And he got up, and he just didn't have a good grip. Then he throws, and it is a low throw, blocked nicely by Milner, saving an error. So Bando, the go-ahead run at first. Jackson at the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup. Jackson, a normal hitter. Mets will try to turn 2 with Harrelson and Mian up the middle. McGraw looks at Bando at first. Now deals to Jackson. 3-1 count. Jackson swings, and he shoots that ball to right center field. Hahn has it. Bando going first to third. Here's the throw by Hahn. It's going to be a close play. And he's safe! Oh, my Lord. Bando didn't even slide. And it's first and third. McGraw, besides himself, they thought they had Bando at third. And here comes Gene Tennis, who's been Captain Clutch. 2 homers, 3 ribbies, 357 batting average, 2 for 4 today. Parker's ready, but they're not going to go to Parker. As he'll sit down. Can we turn 2 on the slow-footed catcher? Can we take that chance? Jackson's at first. Milner holding him on. We're going to play the infield in. Can't take the chance. Outfield straightaway and normal. McGraw talking to himself. Dyer sets the target. Here's the pitch to Tennis. 2-2 count to Gino. Oh, and they hit him. Oh, my Lord. McGraw has just loaded the bases up. Oh, my God. They're going to implode. The Mets are going to implode here. And now they go to Deron Johnson, the pinch hitter. So Deron Johnson will pinch hit. And this is first at-bat in the series. Actually, his second, excuse me. He's 0 for 1. In 1973, batted .246, 19 homers, and 81 ribbies. So they pull seems like one of their best pinch hitters up. McGraw's imploded. Parker's back up. Let's just take a look at Deron Johnson ratings. Hits a slightly worse against righties. McGraw has not been there. Parker's coming in. 1 out, bases juiced. No place to put Deron Johnson. Here's the pitch. 3-1 count. Oh, don't walk in the go-ahead run. Ball 4! Oh, you piece of poop. And it's 2-1 Athletics. Unfreaking believable. So the Mets bullpen once again implodes. And look at Harry Parker. Look at it. Oh, God. Don't look at him. So here's Ray Fosse. Bases loaded, no place to put Fosse. Fosse's 0 for 1. Parker has to settle down. The A's now have a 2-1 lead. They are 3 outs away from going up 3-1 in this series. Duffy Dyer has a word with Parker now back behind the plate. Pounds the mitt, imploring Parker to hit the target. Parker takes a deep breath. Here's the pitch to Ray Fosse. 0-1 count to Fosse. Fosse swings, and that ball shot down the right field line. This could clear the bases. Staub chasing after it. He fires it in. Will they wave? They're waving him around. No! They hold up the runner at third, and the Boo Birds come down here at Shea. What a clutch hit by Ray Fosse. It's now 4-1. The Athletics have scored 3 in the top of the ninth. There's still only 1 out. Here's Dick Green. Fingers is on deck. The infield will move in. Parker and McGraw did not spell relief. They spelled heartburn indigestion for the Mets manager. Infield moves in. Here's the pitch to Green. 2-2 count. And he punches at the center. 1 run scores. They're going to wave around the second run as the ball comes into the cutoff man, and the A's are now up 6-1. Holy cow. The Metropolitans have just crapped themselves on the mound. And here comes, wow, they're going to pinch hit with a 5-run lead with Pat Bork. Bork. So Dick Green clapping his hands. The A's look like they're on their way to a Game 4 victory and 3-1 lead. Here's the pitch to Bork. 2-2 count. And he strikes him out a little too late, Harry. So Parker, disgusted with himself. McGraw besides himself on the bench. Mets fans are just shaking their head after they tied the game up in the bottom of the 8th. They're now down by 5. Here's the pitch to Campaneris. 1-2 count to Campy with a runner at first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. You still suck, Parker. I can say that. I am manager and announcer for the Metropolitans. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. What once was a tight ball game is now broke open with 5 runs by the A's in the top of the 9th. 6-1 Oakland. And on the mound now is Paul Limbault. So the A's go to a different pitcher. Shocking to me. I would have left fingers in the goddamn game. That's just me. And it's Mian, Staub, and Jones against Paul Limbault, who was 1-5 with 2 saves and a .369 earned run average. First appearance in the series, and what a moment it is for Limbault. He wants to get 3 outs, and the A's go up 3-1. Mian is 1 for 3. Quality of pitches below average, movement above average to good, 7 out of 10, and control above average, 6 out of 10. Here's the pitch to Mian. Mian has the green light. Mian, ground ball to Bando, good range. He throws to tennis, 1 down. As the Mets fans start to file out of the ballpark, they're pissed off. And here comes La Grande à l'Orange, Rusty Staub. He's going to take. We need base runners. Here's a pitch from Limbault. Way outside. Whoa, that sidearm pitch just almost went bye-bye birdie. Staub to take again. Limbault deals. Another ball outside. Staub to take until he gets a strike. He checked his swing. They're going to call it a strike anyway. 2-1. Staub in the driver's seat. 1 out. No one on. 6-1 Athletics. Broke it open in the top of the ninth. Here's the pitch to La Grande à l'Orange. Full count to Rusty. Limbaugh. Stop! Base! No! Yes! As it shoots by a weird hop past Dick Green. And that is a hit for La Grande à l'Orange. Mets aren't dead yet. Here comes Cleon Jones. 0 for 2. Jones will take. They're holding Staub on at first. That's way inside. Limbaugh not dealing well with the situation here. Jones to take once again. And that's a strike on the sinker. Jones didn't like that call, so it is a 1-1 strike count, 1 out, Staub at first. Limbaugh takes a deep breath. Fosse trying to tell him to calm down behind the plate. Fosse sets the target. Limbaugh deals to Cleon Jones, 3-1. Jones swings, ground ball to Green. Green to Campaneris, back to tennis, ball game over, 4-6-3. The Mets bullpen implodes in the top of the ninth. A 1-1 game becomes 6-1, and the A's are victorious. They are 1 game away from the series now. They lead the World Series 3-1 as McGraw and Parker just could not do the job. And let's go to see who the player of the game is. Ken Holtzman, player of the game. Holtzman did not get the win. He went 7 2/3, though. 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 1, struck out 4. The win went to Raleigh Fingers, who only pitched a third of an inning. He didn't even have to come back and pitch at the bottom of the ninth. A's scored 5 and win 6-1. Limbaugh struggled, really, in the bottom of the ninth. Only gave up 1 hit, but struggled with his control. No runs. John Matlack, 7 innings, 7 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 5 walks, 5 Ks through 120 pitches. Sadecki, 1 inning. No hits, no runs, 1 walk. McGraw, in a 1-1 ball game, pitched a third of an inning, 2 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. He shit himself on the mound. Harry Parker did no better. He pitched 2/3 of an inning. He double crapped himself on the mound. 2 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. 1 walk, 2 Ks. Way to go, Harry and Tug. Mets trail 3-1. They can be eliminated in Game 5. For the victorious Oakland Athletics, Campaneris was 1 for 5, a walk and a strikeout. Joe Rudy was 1 for 5. He struck out once. Bando 1 for 4, a run scored, a walk and a strikeout. Ted Kubiak came in to play third. I missed that, so he made the play in the ninth. Jackson in center, 2 for 4, runs scored, a walk and a strikeout. Gene Tennis, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. Billy Canigliaro came in to play right, as they removed Alou, who was 2 for 4 with a ribby. Deron Johnson, pinch hitter, 0 for 1. He walked with the bases loaded. So RBI, and then he scored a run in that horrible top of the ninth. Limbaugh pitch did not hit. Fosse 1 for 2, a run scored, 2 ribbies as he doubled down the line in the top of the ninth. Walk and a strikeout. Green 1 for 3 with 2 ribbies and 2 walks. Holtzman 0 for 3. Fingers pitch did not hit. Bork, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. He struck out. In total, the A's 35 at-bats, 6 runs, 11 hits, 6 ribbies, 7 walks, 7 Ks. For the Metropolitans, who are very disappointed in defeat, as Jake Cruz is at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend Jake? Garrett 0 for 4. Mian 1 for 4. Staub 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Jones 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Milner 0 for 3. Grody 2 for 3. Beaucamp was a pinch runner. He scored the tying run on the Ted Martinez pinch hit single. Dyer came in to catch, did not bat. Hahn 0 for 3. Harrelson 0 for 3. Matlack 0 for 2. Sadecki pitched did not hit. Martinez 1 for 1. Tied the game up with that ribby. McGraw pitched did not hit. Parker pitched not hit. And actually, they didn't pitch very well. They stunk. The 2 bright spots for the Mets, 3. Cleon Jones played outstanding defense in left. Matlack pitched beautifully, and Ted Martinez had a clutch pinch hit single to knock in a run that tied the game. So the A's win 6-1. They score 5 in the top of the ninth. The Oakland Athletics move to within 1 game of the series as they down the Mets 6-1. Holtzman got the win. Holtzman gave Oakland a tremendous start. 1 run, 4 hits over 7 2/3. We aren't quitting, said Mets manager, Al Red Sox fan. Yeah, the odds are definitely in their favor, but they've got to earn it. We need to execute our bullpen, that's for sure. The next game is scheduled for tomorrow at Shea. We will look to see who the actual starters were. I don't think it was Odom and Stone. I don't know. It could be. So once again, Oakland wins 6-1, scoring 5 in the top of the 9th after a Ted Martinez pinch hit single. Ties it up in the bottom of the 8th. The Mets bullpen stinks. Don't worry, as Todd B says, sorry about the outcome, Al. Enjoyed it, though. It was fun. I thought we were going to pull out a close one. So let's leave the ball game. We got a medal. Yay. Let's save. And let's just take a quick look at some statistics. Let's go to playoff coverage. And hour 10. All right, let's do this quickly. Leading batter, well, disregard Martinez. Martinez is now 2 for 2, so he has 2 pinch hits. I must have used him again as a pinch hitter. 2 for 2 with a ribby. Bokamp's 1 for 2. So our pinch hitters, not too bad there. Grody batting .357 with 2 ribbies. And then you have Harrelson, .286, no ribbies, though. And then look at the drop-off. 188, 188, 176, 167, 091. Staub, 091. We needed Rusty to be big. For the Athletics, Gene Tennis on his way to MVP, possibly. .357, 2 homers, 3 ribbies. You have Bork, a pinch hitter, 1 for 3, .333. Fossey, .308 with 3 ribbies. Though Holtzman's won 2 games, he's in line for the MVP. Jackson, .294, no ribbies, no homers. Campaneris, .270. Alou, .273. Campaneris, .263. Each have an RBI. Dick Green, .231, 2 ribbies. Then you have .214 for Bando. Rudy's .211 with 2 ribbies. And Holtzman, a pitcher, .167. Hell, Holtzman at .167 is hitting better than Don Hahn, the Mets starting center fielder. So, Tug McGraw's ERA, 19.29. Harry Parker, 7.63. You both suck. Yeah, that's awful. So, oh no, Holtzman only has 1 win, excuse me, but he's won both. The A's have won both their games. So Fingers is 1-0, Holtzman's 1-0. Hunter lost. He's 0-1, but he went 10 innings. Gave up 1 run, bases loaded walk, and Vida Blue's 1-0. For the Mets, Seaver, he went 10 innings. He didn't get a decision. That's the only win they won. The only game they won, Game 3. Sadecki, an inning. Matlack's pitched 12 innings, 0-1. Kuzman, 7 innings, no decisions there. Parker stinks, and McGraw's 1 win, 2 losses. He stinks. So until Game 5, when the A's could close it out, thank you for watching. Thank you to Jake Cruz, Todd B., Sports Time Machine, Clinton Parks, Ken Castro, Todd B., I think I said that, but just in case. Tribes Fan, Captain Carl, the OG, the original Grognard, and Max Cornelius. We got everybody. All right. Well, it was a fun game. Mets bullpen imploded at the end. They've done that a few times, as you can witness with the 1-2 for Tug McGraw. Health and happiness. Mets got to win one to keep it alive. We'll have Game 5 probably in the near future. So thank you for watching. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. Health and happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless, and you know it's coming. Peace.